Welcome yogis to sadhana 2. We're moving on up. And now let's recap the 6 keys to spiritual success. They are enthusiasm, perseverance, discernment, courage, unshakable faith, and inspiring company. No doubt you've had to draw on some of these throughout this week. And now, time to recap the 4 principles of living yoga. Number 1, go easy. Start easy in the postures so that 2, you can then begin to pulse. 3, because you've pulsed and you've been easy in your flow at the start, you can play your edges. You can nudge up against the pain. And then finally 4, Purna, take it beyond the pain to perfection, to completion of the pose for you. And now that we're ready, we can move into our double breathing process. This will be stage 1, followed by stage 2. Namaste yogis, this is stage 1 of double breathing. You know how to do this. 10 breaths in the belly to get us started, and then we'll move on with me. Away we go. 2 more breaths. Last one. And lower the chin. Ready for a Ujjayi inhale. In and up. Holding at the top for a couple of seconds. Before releasing with a cooling R breath to decompress the system. Head comes all the way down. Return the head to neutral. Perform pratyahara. So turn your senses inwards into this inner 6th feeling sense that we call dynamic stillness. Good work yogis, now on to stage 2 of double breathing, belly to chest. 10 breaths then, belly to chest with me, away we go. Breathing into the belly expands and then into the chest, and releasing. Two more. Last one. And then preparing for a Ujjayi breath. On the inhale. Holding the breath in at the top for a couple of seconds. And then an R breath to release, sending a wave of inner softening through your beingness. Head comes all the way down. Returning the head to neutral. Performing pratyahara, turning those outwardly distracted senses inside and feeling that inner 6th feeling sense that we call dynamic stillness. So we've switched over from thinking to feeling. Good work yogis, now we're going to move into our 3rd and final round. It's 10 breaths in the belly and the chest again. With me, Away we go. Two more. One more breath. Before releasing and taking a Ujjayi breath up. Head lifts as you do that, holding at the top. Before releasing with an R breath to decompress, sending a wave of inner softening through the body. Head comes all the way down. Then return the chin to neutral. Perform Pratyahara. So the outward to inward switch. Switch over from thinking to feeling. And feel the energy that you're made of. Good work, yogis. You can now bring yourself up onto the mat. We're going to begin our asana flow with the Tada Kriya, and then we're going to move into sun salutations or Surya Namaskar. So bring yourself into mountain pose, bring your feet together, draw energy into the legs, lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders down the back of the body, send your hands out wide and sink some length and some stretch into your fingertips. Now take a Ujjayi inhale, breathing life into yourself, and then take a Ujjayi exhale, breathing yourself out into life. And when you hear the wood block, that will be your cue to inhale into flying mountain. Away we go. Arms raise, interlace the fingers on the inhale. Now connect with your pulse action on the exhale. So the pulse action works on the inhale to lengthen the body and increase the intensity of the stretch. And then using the exhale to soften the body and decrease the intensity of the stretch. There's 4 pulses here. Inhaling, exhaling, lengthening the body on the inhale, exhaling. Taking a final pulse now into flying mountain, looking up at the hands, and then exhaling into standing forward bend. And then find the pulse action for standing forward bend. Inhaling to bend the knees, hinge the hips, lengthen the spine and look forwards. And then exhaling to dive over the thighs into the bow. Inhaling to bend the knees, lengthen the spine, look forwards. Exhaling to bow. And then now that we've got that pulse action down pat, we can begin playing with the pain. Third principle of living yoga, Leela, play, pushing into the hamstrings just a little bit, leaning into the edge of discomfort. Exhaling now. Inhaling to look forwards. Playing the edge, teasing the tension out of your hamstrings. 2 more pulses now to bring this pose to completion, perfection. Final bow now.
before coming down into toe balance on the inhale, so squatting down, and on the exhale bringing your hands into Anjali Mudra if you can happily handle it. Now connect to the pulse, using the inhale to squeeze the thighs and lift through the spine, and then using the exhale to soften the inner body as you ground through the balls of the feet. Final inhale in toe balance, and then ready to transition all the way back to mountain, exhaling into standing forward bend, and inhaling into flying mountain. Keep the back nice and straight, and exhaling to return to mountain pose to complete the first round of the Tada Kriya.
And now it's time for Surya Namaskar. Arms raise on the inhale into flying mountain, before swan diving down on the exhale into standing forward bend. Then the right leg's going to go back into a lunge on the inhale, hips towards the floor, look up. Then on the exhale, the left leg's going to come back into downward dog. Then we're going to come forward on the inhale into plank. And the exhale is going to take us down to 8-point pose, knees, chest, chin and toes touching the floor. Then on the inhale it's slithering forward to cobra, looking up, opening the chest. And then on the exhale back through downward dog, hips up to the sky. And on the inhale the right leg's going to come forward into the lunge, looking up. Then on the exhale the left leg's going to come back into standing forward bend. Then on the inhale we're going to return to flying mountain, spine straight, arms raised, look up. Then on the exhale back to mountain. That's the right hand side of Surya complete. Now for the left. Inhale, flying mountain. Exhale, swan diving down, spine stays straight, bend the legs if you need to. This time it's the left leg going back on the inhale, hips towards the floor, look up. And on the exhale it's downward dog, right leg steps back, hips up to the sky, melting between the shoulder blades. Then we're coming into plank on the inhale. Then on the exhale 8-point pose, knees, chest, chin to the floor. And on the inhale it's cobra, slithering forwards, lifting up, shooting some stretch out of the back of the toes. Then it's downward dog, hips to the sky. It's the left foot forward on the inhale, looking forward. And on the exhale the right leg's going to join the left leg in standing forward bend. The inhale is going to return us to flying mountain, spine straight, look up. And then on the exhale it's back to mountain. Surya Namaskar complete. You can take a breath here to rejuvenate and relax. Yogis, excellent work. It's time for our rebirth process in Shavasana or corpse pose. So come and lay down on your back. Then it's 10 light double breaths in the belly. Away we go. 2 more breaths. Last one. Before taking a Ujjayi breath in. Holding at the top for a couple of seconds. Before releasing with an R breath. And now,
I want you to relinquish the control of your body, breath, and thinking as you're in stillness. And we're going to do our 61-point body rotation. I'm going to say the body part, and you're going to feel it. So, bring your attention and your awareness and your feeling sense to the point between your eyebrows, to the pit of your throat, to your right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, tip of right thumb, tip of your index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, pit of throat, left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, tip of the left thumb, tip of the left index finger, tip of the left middle finger, tip of the left ring finger, tip of the little finger, left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, pit of throat, sternum, right chest, sternum, left chest, sternum travelling down, navel, pubic bone, right hip, right knee, right ankle, tip of right big toe, tip of right second toe, tip of the third toe, fourth toe, tip of the right little toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, pubic bone, left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, tip of the little toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip, pubic bone, navel, sternum, pit of throat, and the point between the eyebrows. Now, yogi, feel the whole body, whole body, whole body. Body rotation complete. You can stay here and absorb more of the nutrients from your practice should you wish, or you can get on with your day.